Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I've got some really shocking news for you today that's coming out of Melbourne, Australia. It's a story that's both horrifying and deeply disturbing, and I think it's important that we talk about it. Let me break it down for you step by step. First, the basics. A man has been arrested after a decapitated head was discovered next to a woman's body at a property in Mount Waverley, Melbourne. The scene was gruesome, and the details are still coming in. This is not just any crime, it's a double murder that has left the entire community in shock. Now, the victim is a 39-year-old woman who was pregnant and a 50-year-old man whose mutilated body was found inside the property. The man's head, by the way, was found on a stick nearby. The suspect, a 34-year-old man, was arrested after a massive police operation that in Clueful. He was found 6 kilometers away from the crime scene at Westall Railway Station. And if that wasn't enough, there's also the graffiti on the house, phrases like betrayal and karma painted on the exterior, which adds an eerie and unsettling dimension to the entire event. Victoria Police are still investigating, and they're asking for the public's help. Now, I want to take a moment to talk about what this means. First, the sheer brutality of the crime. This isn't just a murder, it's a meticulously planned act of violence. The fact that the man's head was found on a stick suggests a level of premeditation that's extremely disturbing. And then there's the pregnancy aspect. This is not just about 2 lives taken. It's about a life that was going to be born, a future that was stolen away. That's something that really hits close to home for all of us. I can't imagine what the family must be going through right now. And then there's the suspect, a 34-year-old man who was found with 2 large dogs at the time of his arrest. Now, I don't know if that's a coincidence or if it's part of some larger pattern, but it's definitely something that's going to be looked into. The police have been working tirelessly to uncover the truth, and they're asking the public for any information that could help in this investigation. This is a reminder that even in the most quiet neighborhoods, violence can strike without warning. It's also a reminder of the importance of community and vigilance. If you see something, say something. That's the message here. Now, I want to make it clear that I'm not here to sensationalize this story. I'm here to inform you and to raise awareness about the gravity of what's happening. These are real people, real lives, and this is a real tragedy. I also want to acknowledge that this is a very sensitive topic, and I'm not going to speculate on motives or go into graphic details. That's not my role. My role is to share the facts and to encourage you all to think about the bigger picture. What does this say about our society? What can we do to prevent such tragedies from happening? And I think it's important to remember that crimes like these don't just happen in a vacuum. They are often underlying in the social fabric. And while I don't have all the answers, I do know that we need to be more aware of the people around us and more willing to help when we see something that's not right. I also want to take a moment to talk about the media's role in this. This story has been covered extensively by outlets like the Herald Sun and 7 News, and I think it's important that we're getting the facts from credible sources. But at the same time, we have to be careful not to spread rumors or unverified information. That's why I'm sharing this on my channel, because I want to make sure that the information is accurate and that we're all on the same page. Now, I know that this isn't the kind of news that people want to hear, but it's important that we don't turn a blind eye. We have to face these issues head-on, even if it's uncomfortable, because if we don't, then it's not just the victims who suffer, it's the entire community. And finally, I want to end with a note of hope. Even in the darkest times, there is always a way forward. Police are doing their job, and the public is being asked to help. There's also the support that's available for the victims' families, from counseling to community support groups. We can't change what's already happened, but we can work together to make sure that this doesn't happen again. So thank you for watching. I know this was a heavy topic, but I think it's important that we have these conversations. If you have any thoughts or if you want to share your perspective, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to stay updated on more news like this. Until next time, stay safe and take care.